No free half drown. Next question. Also, hi. Welcome to the Mike Goof Off's Genshin stream, featuring one of the most irritating people you have ever known. That's me. I demand cake. I don't have cake, so you'll have to go somewhere else for it. Too bad. So sad. There you go. There's your hydrates. Need to beat up a moon gecko. You know what? I want cake. So Silver, go get me some cake.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Slightly off.
Letting brave names echo.
There we go. Yeah. We need a whole bunch of these. Bringing out the man with a plan. Show those stupid cubes who's boss. How are you doing today, Silver? I don't think I ever asked that because I am a crappy streamer who doesn't ask about his loyal viewers' well-being. I'm also really tired.
Wind strider.
Bring it. Let the mountain's veins boil.
Take that, Beth. Not so tough now, are ya? Okay, it's not going great because I am being fucking trash at this. So we're gonna switch to Kazoo for this. Well, shit. I just guaranteed myself 2 more cycles. Frick. Been when Bungan. I thought you told me Saturday. Didn't you tell me Saturday? Hi Moth, how you doing?
Bow your head.
I am tired on today.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Let's not fuck up this time. What's that for?
Follow the wind.
There we go. Wake up? No. items. Actually, I don't know what bun gun is. What's bun gun? I know what bun sword is, but what's bun gun? Alright, what do you mean? Literally a bun with a gun. Well, I didn't unlock her, so I don't know what you're talking about. If I don't have her, she might as well not even exist.
Let the mountain's veins boil!
There we go. Oh, I missed one. Shit, 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 shit. Got it. Alright. I should eat you alive.
Settle down.
I'm metal. Got him. Dumbass. You can't escape from my hydro pump. Hey, I got a chunk. That's nice. Alright. Exactly, you can't escape from crossing fate. I'm gonna be farming these for a while, aren't I? Man. Yeah, I'll be hunting these down probably for the rest of the week. That's fine.
Add Astra.
You know what you should do?
Thank you for completing
You
today's
should add
commission.
extra applesauce.
Add Astra. Add Astra.
Oh no, I don't care about Valiant Chronicles right now. I'll do that some other time. I'll play with you some other time. Alright. Gonna go to Nazma. I was thinking about it. We might just keep that in Discord unless people want me to do it on stream. Because I don't usually stream Saturday nights anyway. So I was thinking about it. It might just be like a Discord call thing. Okay, what if we tell... No, we shouldn't lie to her. Okay, that kind of changes things though. Because I want to encourage her to stream. So if she's going to stream, if I stream, then I'll stream it. But if she streams it, you guys should go to her channel and not mine. Oh, speaking of Ryuki, by the way, I got a commission back. Here, let me show you guys. I haven't posted it yet, but let me find it. It's a real nice one. There it is. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Hold on. The resolution is really big. It's a really big picture. Making it smaller. We're almost there. I could probably just have hit the screw. There we go. Look at this cute commission I got back from Rob Arts. Forehead. Indeed, my forehead was visible. Oh, look at this. This is really cute. I'm very happy with this one. It's a piece of cake to pick a pretty cake. If the way is hazy, I do the cook by the book. You know you can't be lazy. Yes. Like, this is adorable. I love Rob Arts. His art style's great. Alright, let's do our reputation quest that I remember to do every other month. Bounty. According to intelligence, the target has the following special traits: invulnerable to pyro damage. Additionally, the target has the following weakness: cryo resistance decreased. You fool! You absolute fool! Imagine having your cryo resistance reduced. SMH my head. Oh, did I go past that? I sure did. There we go. So, are we doing Bun Steel on Saturday, or are we doing, River City Girls? I still gotta install that. Look, it's him, Mr. I'm gonna have my cryo resistance reduced. Let me show you what it's a stupid idea, buddy.
Let's get down to business.
Strike a pose! Let my name echo and song fulfill our path! Suffer the wrath! Annihilate power!
And look at that, he's dead. Okay. Alright. I might be willing to go, like, 4 hours on Saturday. If we start at 4. 4 or 5 hours. Because a friend of mine has been streaming, Apollo Justice in his Discord server. And he's on the final case. He's like on the final third of the last case. And I kind of want to be there and watch him finish it. Because I love Apollo Justice. Okay, where's the commissions? Oh, they're the red ones. No, wait, that's not it. Oh, here they are. We can talk it a little bit more when I'm not distracted and sleep deprived, like I am right now. Yes, actually. Like, to the point where he actually played the Professor Layton crossover game. No, get distracted again. No. He liked it. He did enjoy the Ace Attorney Professor Layton game. That game is a sleeper. I never finished it. Why do I have Navi and Ningguang in this team? That's weird. Here we go. The perfect team right here. The music was very good.
Annihilation mode.
Tell me what you see.
Turn that frown upside down. Cast your worries to the wind.
I did it.
Time to say hello.
Please ignore that most of that was literally everyone but Mizuki. Actually, I said he's going through every game. I don't know if he plans on going through the Miles Edgeworth games. He might. But I think he's more interested in the actual trial games. Gotta defeat the Patui. I'm sure that's probably in the plans right now, but Right now, he just started Apollo Justice, so he'll be doing Dual Destinies next, and then Spirit of Justice. Which, speaking of, I should really go and finish Spirit of Justice, because I never finished it. I am excited to see him play through Dual Destinies, because Dual Destinies is a cool one. I have issues with it, but it's a pretty good one.
Farewell. Go. You're free now.
Sweet dreams. Bad dreams be gone. Ultimatum protocol. Time to relax.
Yeah, my reputation level increased. It's only took me 3 years! Or however long it's been since Inazuma came out. 15 whole carrots. Alright. Like, my biggest problem with Dual Destinies is that, unfortunately, Apollo gets put on the sideline for most of the game. Which kind of sucks, because it really is supposed to be like Apollo's. Apollo is supposed to be really, like, kind of take over, but they were like, no, let's bring Phoenix back. Which is fine, it's just, I feel like Apollo really got done dirty in Dual Destinies. Alright, while we're here, do I have any of these to hand over? I sure don't. Okay. Oh. Butter crab. Then I get the Electroculus Resonance Stone. And the Electro Temple, and then I finally get the fucking Wing Glider. Probably gonna take me a few weeks to get those. Alright. Invulnerable to Animo, paralysis, which might last much longer. Okay. Alright, let's see, who should we beat him up with? Utao team, let's do it. Where is he? Oh, there he is.
Rain outlines your fate. Show no mercy. Lolling, it's top off tea.
There we go. Easy enough. One more. One more. Vulnerable to Hydro. Increased damage from bow wielding characters. Ah, you know who that means. That's right. Time for the best team in the game. Up, I passed it. There we go. Where are you, you big palooka? There he is.
Get out of your dream.
Ow.
You'll pay for that.
Fallen leaves adorn my nut.
Get. Tired.
They cheated! They cheated! They're cheaters!
Break the ice. Take flight. Catch. Go, go, fairy flight. That's you got me.
How dare you, sir? Perish.
The birds.
Whirling snow.
How dare they? They killed Amber because they realized she was the true threat in the team. I'm angry now. Okay, so now... Wait, I have mail. Oh, that's ending. I'll probably farm that tomorrow. Horse. Haunch. Hold on. Go to a public lobby. Benny Nervalet. $20, $50, $80, $110 kills. Let's go. Alright, we gotta get 110 kills on this one. Am I goofing off in Genshin right now? Yes. Do I regret it? No. Alright. I will do easy. Wow, that's huge. Oh, wow. Jeez. I thought they would make me control nerve. No. This really is just like 3D Vampire Survivors, isn't it? Jeez. This is crazy. Mini boss. there's a second one. Man, look at this exciting Genshin content you guys are tuning in for. Hey, if I'm not allowed to fall asleep, you're not allowed to fall asleep. Wake up. Final boss. The Kukasaur. Can't hit it. It's too high up. Oh man, what a strong mechanic this boss has. I have to... Oh shit, why did my VTube studio close? Climb up here. I can hit this thing. We did it! And I got all the medals. So sweet, sweet EXP. Is this one of those Roblox games? Yes. I'm in the Roblox mode right now. Enjoy your free EXP. I will. Disgusting. Why am I not surprised you're dicking around? Listen, I gotta get my weeklies done before I can do my event, before I can do my story. But hi, Cloud, how you doing? I did it! Yeah. I leveled up. Do you think I shouldn't have leveled up, Cloud? Did I say hi, Cloud? Hi, Cloud. How are you doing today? I'm tired. Oop. Look at that. I got hair and a hat. That's the low-level peasant. How dare you? Over Star Rail leaks. Oh yeah, I saw the Star Rail leaks. Like, I can't believe that the leaks say that Fate is getting a part 2 event. Listen, all I'll say is that Lancer better be welfare. Very welfare. Is this weekly or is this daily? That's weekly. Okay. And then also, I've seen competing leaks. Like, actually, wait, is it competing leaks? One of the leaks I saw was that Silverwolf, Argenti, and Yunlin are being put into standard. Or not into standard, into the, you know, you lose your 50-50, that pool of characters. And that Ho-Ho and... who was it? It was Ho-Ho and Robin are getting put into the exchange shop. That's what I heard. Oh yeah, and then also the Sele Nova Flare. Alright, we did it. Back to Tavat. I'm gonna stay all in for a Silver Wolf. Makes sense. I don't know. I'll definitely put Silver Wolf on the losing 50-50. I might put Yun Li just because I don't have her, but I'll definitely put Argenti because I think it'd be cool to finally have Argenti. He's a character I like that I've never pulled for ever. Alright, we got 3 more of these to finish, so let's do this real quick. Start mixing. Bright red hat and curious eyes peek out from beyond the counter. Hearing the buzz, one of the strongest fighters. Drop by to check out the drink stand.
Huh? Is that Miss Honorary Knight? Yippee! It's you!
It do be me. Yes. Oh, I don't have auto on. There we go. Hey, it's Klee. Hey, customer Klee.
Auntie Eula told Klee that Miss Hertha had found someone amazing to help out. Seeing you here, Miss Honorary Knight, Klee knows this must be the best drink stand in all of Teyvat.
So kind of you to say, Klee. I'm working hard to become the best.
You mean this stand isn't already the best?
Not yet.
Well, out of all the drink stands Klee's ever visited, Miss Honorary Knight's is easily the best.
Thank you, Klee.
And no matter what drinks Miss Honorary Knight makes, Klee will definitely think they're yummy.
This time you can criticize me all you like.
Oh, you want me to be mean? But Klee could never be mean to you.
It's the only one that exists.
I know. I'll pretend to be Albedo. Whenever
Keep blowing them up,
Albedo
indeed.
reviews Timaeus' work, his face goes super
Idrilla
serious.
ain't saving him. You don't know. He could get Nova flared. Cope. Brilliant. Then you could be my teacher. Brilliant. Then you could be Master Alchemist Klee.
Get ready for Klee's super amazing order. These past few days, I've been having such a blast with Mom all day long. It's been so much fun. Even being sent to solitary confinement couldn't wipe the smile off my face. So, Klee wants to order a fair weather frolic. Anything like a bright sunny day will definitely put Klee in a super duper mood.
Understood. Master Alchemist Klee, I'll get right on it.
I wonder what it'll
It's your amazing orders.
taste
Just Dr. Pepper and Big Red mixed together. I've never had Big Red. Booze! Okay. It's gonna actually make me take it out. Alright. I was like, what happens if you just try to take it out? Or if you try to switch to something? No, you gotta reset. You can't give Klee tea that's had booze mixed into it. Probably for the best. Also, Jenny is funny though. You're fighting a gentleman proceeds to hit every woman on my team. Yeah. I mean, the last story stream I did, when he like just showed up to help Black Swan, Dahlia, and well, no, he actually showed up just to help Aventurine, and it's like, yeah, that's where he came in. Small bits. It was hype. I always get hype when I see him. Oh, is that not small bits? Huh? Oh. Small pieces. I can't read. I can't read, guys. Bake properly. Double walled. Just any garnish. Balberry. Perfect. Soft drink you'll find at drink stands everywhere. Sweet, tangy, and loved by all. Still striking the perfect balance between tangy and sweet takes a practiced hand.
Your fair weather frolic is here. Go on, give it a try. Wow! So, a fair weather frolic is this color? Purple sky. Is it supposed to be a bright, shiny night?
Not the most fitting color. How about I make a few changes?
Klee will take a sip first. Then you can think about it more carefully. Ah, finished. Yummy! Both sweet and sour. If Klee drank this while eating grilled fish, I could definitely gobble down 2, or 3, or 4, or even 5! But one drink isn't enough. Klee wants to try a drink that tastes like cake.
Roger that. How about a cake in the cup?
Klee doesn't know what drink to choose. Why don't we decide together, Miss Honorary Knight?
All right. Scheduling 3 daily meals. Speaking of food, I hope you're getting your 3 square meals a day.
3 square meals? Klee often eats 5 meals a day. Sometimes even 7.
Seriously?
Adventuring takes a lot of energy, and if I eat too much at once, I can't run so well. So, it's better to eat lots of smaller meals. Albedo used to prepare all
I
Klee's
roast her.
meals, and my lunchbox was always arranged so neatly, just like a pretty painting.
I'd like to try Albedo's cooking sometime.
When Albedo's busy at Dragonspine, Klee goes to eat with the other Knights of Favonius. Kaya's camp is usually the neatest, while Amber sometimes camps in the trees. It's so much fun. Oh, and Auntie Hertha.
Remember the one lady I was crushing out last few days ago? She gave me 1-star
When my
review.
mom comes back,
Well,
there'll be even
Rooster,
more yummy
have you
food to
considered
eat.
that your
There's
printing
this one
company
dish
shouldn't
where
be
she
closed on the
takes
week?
lots
I'm
of
sorry.
different fish
I know
and
this is
makes them
serious.
into little pudding cubes. It's called
That'll happen.
fish jelly.
Unfortunately, some people are just like that. You're making me hungry.
Her
You're making me
chocolate
hungry.
mocha
I haven't
slices
eaten
are
dinner yet.
Fantastic too. It's her newest creation, made with chocolate and cookies. They're a little bitter, but they're crunchy. They smell scrumptious, and they have a really sweet aftertaste. Whenever I eat them,
Grandmama.
I feel so full of energy. Next time, Klee will have to bring some for you to try.
Next course of action. You have any other plans for today?
Yeah, Mom gave me an amazing book recently. She said I have to read 1 chapter every night, learn something useful, and then go to bed early. That book taught Klee how to make something called propellant. Now,
She's
jumping
teaching
up-
her rocket science.
Ah, and bounce even higher.
Is that easy to do?
It's not hard at all. In fact, it's a lot like making bombs. You just have to be careful when trimming it down. It's like sharpening a pencil that could suddenly go boom. Bedtime's an important part of Klee's schedule, too. Mom sits
Got plastic
by my
on
side
the
and tells me
furniture.
all kinds of wonderful stories. She has a lamp made of gemstones, and when she turns it on, it goes kabling and lights up the ceiling.
The ceiling shows scenes from the stories?
Yeah! When something happens in the story, the lights on the ceiling make pretty pictures. Sometimes Mom falls asleep before the story ends, so Klee has to tuck her in
Aw.
instead. As soon as Klee learns how to use the lamp, I can come tell you stories, Miss Honorary Knight.
That sounds great.
Klee has memorized so many wonderful stories, enough to make everyone happy every day.
Alright, still planning to eat later? You plan to eat anything else today?
Yeah, when Klee gets back home, I'm gonna eat some salted nuts while reading my book.
And the
Klee
book
used
is
to
gonna
be
teach me
purple for
about
dinner, but now
multi-stage
she said
rockets.
It's too sugary, and it's not good to eat sugary things before bed. Apparently, it makes you chubby and gives you toothaches.
That is true.
So, Mom got some advice from Auntie Barbie, and now she gives me nuts instead. She says they help my brain remember things better. Nuts don't have much flavor. It's like chewing on grass, but they're okay if you add a little salt.
Thermonuclear fusion for dummies, exactly. That was a great solution, nutrition healthy. She's ready. She's getting ready for her buff. That turns all Dodoko bombs into thermonuclear devices. And on the table. That candy you brought with you looks very special.
This stuff? Mom taught me how to make it using the alchemy bench. A dash of sugar, then a lot more sugar, then some flowers from Mom's friend in Fontaine, star honey from Auntie Barbie, and finally, some some magical jam from Auntie Tavia. Put everything together on the alchemy table, wish for the shape you want, then recite Mom's incantation, and poof!
Every individual Dodoko bomb contains a burst from different characters. Let's see who we get. The ultimate gambling character. What an amazing treat.
We can give you some Dodoko candy too if you want. And if you really like them, I can even teach you my mom's incantation. That way, you could make your own candy whenever you want.
Thanks for sharing your amazing recipe, Klee.
If you get stuck, remember to come ask Klee. When it comes to magical candy, I'm an expert.
Alright, piece together clues. Sweet candy. They brought some to candy that Alice taught her how to make. They're made with care and look appetizing. I'm sure they must taste good too. From the looks of it, Klee seems to be partial to very sweet candy. What if I topped her drink with candy? It would make the perfect garnish, adding both flavor and flair. Wouldn't stay up too late. Klee can't miss her bedtime, so something overly stimulating probably isn't best. That rules out tea. Perhaps we can replace the tea with milk? Klee can't have too much sugar before bed, so she has to eat nuts instead of her favorite desserts. The last drink contained caramel, which is way too sweet, so I'll have to take it out, but then the drink feels incomplete. They mentioned her daily mealtimes. She likes Alice's peculiar cooking. She talked to me about chococo crunchy slices. I have some cocoa here made from just like chocolate. How about I turn the cocoa into flakes and then swap them for wolf hooks? Alright, I would associate that with sweet candy. But Klee likes sweets. I see. Certainly a lot less sweet without caramel, but the mouthfeel isn't quite there. Perhaps there's something other healthier option that can lead to drink a low sweetness. Let's talk to Klee again. Healthy sugars. There must be some ingredients that are both healthy and sweet.
Oh yeah, Klee still wants to eat sweet things, like cake, for example. Maybe we could just go easy on the cream? Or add more fruit?
Fruit.
Oh, right! That friend of Mom's who's always wearing glasses gave her a big bag of Fontanian Buell fruit. They're so round and rolly. Klee ate a whole bunch of those, and they were super sweet. But Master Jean said it was okay, because sweet fruit isn't the same as sweet sugar. So if Klee really has to eat nuts, maybe I can just soak them in some fruit juice first?
Perfect. Klee likes bullet fruits from Fontaine as well as juice. Although fermented fruit juice should help compensate for some of the lost sweetness. We did it. Now we can make the ultimate drink. Start mixing. Alright, I think I know how to improve that drink. No! I mean, no, that's the Vegeta pose! You do that, you're guaranteed to lose! Let me mix another one for you.
Yeah, that was quick. Klee's looking forward to finding out how tasty your next concoction is.
Milk. Mint juice. Cocoa. Next. Do very large pieces of chocolate in your drink. For Traveler Pride. Shake with any intensity. Shake it the fuck up. Rah! And a classic glass. Oop. Dodoko candy. Oop. Fairweather Frolic, Special Band, based on a Fairweather Frolic. This novel cocktail was concocted especially for Klee. The original Fairweather Frolic had a purple hue, but it wasn't quite cheerful enough. So let's add a touch of sunshine, a few fluffy clouds to capture that warm, happy feeling. Sweetness is a must, but staying healthy matters too. That's why the juice was carefully chosen with Master Jean's approval, with sweetness coming from both fruits, and most important of all, Dodoko candy. Its tasty magic has to be placed right at the center of the clouds. Hold on, I gotta hydrate because the fish told me to.
Ta-da! It's done! I just know you're gonna love this new creation.
You would think a fish wouldn't want me to drink more water, but you know, whatever, I suppose. How many times have I said the word cocktail? Once so far.
Looks like he's lying on top of white
That's
fluffy
me
coral.
reading your message
And the
first time I
weather's
said
getting
it today.
much better, too.
Anywho, how was work today? I'm gonna assume you meant how was work. It was alright. It was an easy day. Would you like to taste it?
Yummy!
I have twin tails now.
Delicious. Clee
Think you
has
should
to
drink soda.
slowly.
I think I should drink
Can't
soda
just
too.
gulp it down, or I'll miss all the yummy flavor.
I haven't said it
On a
more
rainy
than
night,
one
this is
time.
amazing. It's like you mixed sunshine with juice. Clee was so tired from playing, but now I feel refreshed and warm and peaceful.
Listen, I chose to ignore it.
You're the best, Miss Honorary Knight.
That's not what I heard. Okay, how about you choose a name for this drink, Clee?
Really? Let me think. When the weather's nice and
No.
Dodoco's happy, Dodoco will want to sing, right? And when Dodoco sings, Clee wants to sing too. So, let's call it Dodoco's Duet.
What a wonderful name.
Thank you. And thanks for making
It looks
some
like
great
you've
drinks
sealed
for
your
Clee.
fate, Rooster.
Clee's
Have
gonna
fun
go
with
tell
that.
Mom that the best drink in Mondstadt right now is Dodoco's Duet.
Glad you like it. I passed your test, Miss Clee.
Clee's gonna write down Mom's incantation and give you a copy, Miss Honorary Knight. Then you should learn magic too, so you can make all the candies you want. See you next time.
I think we decided on Saturday. That's Saturday. And we might get Ryuki to play with us. These are rabbit made of steel. How dare you? Alright, we got 2 more. And then we're done with the event. And then maybe I can do a little tiny bit of the story. Heavy footsteps echo from a bar. Even before the broad-shouldered figure comes in view, you steal yourself behind the counter. The most seasoned drinker of Mondstadt has arrived to put your mixology skills to the test. It's Varka, not Venti. Can you believe it? World quest? You don't want me to catch up on story quest?
So Hertha's even roped our honorary knight into
How
helping
about
with this
no?
little venture. Now that I'm finally
How about I
relaxed,
finally
it's time to
unlock the
start doing
Dottore
just that.
boss fight so I can make my Columbina stronger? I'm a hotshot mixologist, no matter how you look at it.
Can't wait to see your skills in action. Give me something that goes well with casual conversation, but still packs a punch.
Is this some sort of
Of
test?
course they don't clash. A drink that packs a punch means you have to drink it slowly. And if you want to chat, then it has to go down smooth. So, something with a sweet aftertaste.
That's what I was planning to do.
Conversational
Listen,
connoisseur
you're the one who was telling me to do the event.
Balance.
And now you're
The
telling me to do
suitable
world
choice on this
quest.
menu would be the Thorny Lake. It's a drink with a real kick that you can find in almost every bar. It's not enough to know the recipe, though. The key is in the mixing. Some bartenders choose to stick to the tried and tested basics, while others like to add their own personal flair.
All right, I'll give it my best shot.
That's the spirit. Now, show me what you've got.
So Rivka, I got some good news for you. It's sounding like that Sunday is going to get a Nova Flare at some point in Star Rail. And from what I hear, his Nova Flare is going to be an indirect buff to Jingyuan. Aren't you doing story? You know what, fine. Maybe I won't do story. Maybe I'll just goof off for the rest of the stream. What should I have for dinner today? Should I have French fries and chicken nuggets, or should I have this like garlic chicken bowl thingy I bought from the store? You want your dragon daddy? Yeah, he definitely needs a Nova Flare. I don't know why they haven't given him one yet. Yeah, to do the damn story for dinner. I got Chick-fil-A now. Wait. Wasn't Imbibitor Lunae one of the ones you could get for free? Like in the past version when they had the free selector? Or am I crazy? I could have sworn Imbibitor Lunae was free. You see my harem. Yes, okay. Okay, because I was absolutely certain you had him. Any garnish. Here, have some small lamp grass. It looks good. Okay. I have seen your harem. Indeed. You had 3 Don Hungs, and I don't remember who was the last one. Was it Jigyuan? I don't remember. Who was the last one of that harem? I took my E1 Sparkle. Classic drink that traces its origin to Fontaine's Fissures, built on a base of firewater with cocoa adding a hint of sweetness. Its sparkling fizz pricks the palate like countless tiny spikes, delivering a lingering tingle. After rising to popularity in Fontaine, it's quickly swept across Tavat, becoming one of the most enduring classics among specialty drinks. I want him to be
Grandmaster,
the gems exchange, what
I
they call
hereby
it.
present you with this
Wow.
Thorny Lake for your enjoyment
Crazy.
and assessment.
Well, the color and aroma are certainly on point.
I'm gonna eat
But as
6
for the
in.
balance of flavors,
I'm sure
I'll
at some
just have
point
to
they'll probably
taste
put
and
them on there.
find out.
I've heard Ho Ho and Robin are supposed to be putting on that.
Not bad.
I think I'll
We
get
haven't
Ho Ho
overdone or
finally.
skipped on any single ingredient. Though, unfortunately, it's a little too, polite for my tastes.
Is this some sort of riddle?
Perhaps I should have said modest. You followed the formula to a T, but if anything, you've played it a
gotcha.
little too safe. Were you worried that deviating just a little might disappoint me?
That's exactly what happened.
Hey, we fought side by side and dealt with things that even gods were loath to meddle with. Ours is a friendship forged in the margins between life and death. That said, if you ask me,
Dang, that's
you can
crazy.
ditch the nerves and work your mixologist magic. I'm looking for something that shocks the senses.
Alright, I'll get the creative juices flowing.
Mull it over. There's no rush. We can chat while you think. Who knows? You might just find some inspiration to mix in with your magic.
He likes it rough. Garden atmosphere. Drinking in a garden feels different from a tavern, right? Given the environment. Why not try something with floral twist?
Ha! I like your style. Speaking of this garden, it brings back memories of something that happened many years ago. When I was young, I like to find ruined guards to test my fighting skills, both armed and unarmed. Once, I failed to take down a stray missile, and it ended up destroying a watchtower on the city walls. As
I see.
punishment, I had to run 50 laps around the city, repair the watchtower, and help rebuild the shattered walls in this garden.
I'd imagine you get disciplined so severely.
Indeed. Among the misadventures of my youth, this is one of the most memorable ones. Mostly because that day, Crepus saw me covered in dirt. He took 2 bottles of 100-year-old wine and sent D-Luke, who looked even younger than Mika does today, to work out a clever way to get rid of Faru, who was guarding me. It was so hot that day, I could swear I was about to pass out. On a whim, I picked some mint leaves, put them in one of the wine bottles, and the result turned out to be surprisingly tasty.
He is a
After
menace.
Crepus tried it
This
too,
this
he
man
was
is
full
a
of praise.
menace.
He even wrote up an official recipe for my spontaneous creation.
I see.
His customers loved it.
It's fine.
Several summers passed.
I
and
haven't
Crepus
touched
kept writing
Enfield in
letters
weeks,
about
though,
giving me a
sadly.
share of the profits, as though I could possibly accept.
Not since I pulled Gilberta, whenever that was. That must have been so long ago, long before I came to Mondstadt.
Yes, good old Crepus. Faru retired years ago, but he still gives me a stern stare every time we meet. He's a stubborn one. D-Luke, who replaced him, and then Kaya, who took over later, both performed impeccably. Changing times will always belong to the youth. He should have admitted defeat long ago. When I get the chance, I'll have Kaya
see.
show him the amazing progress the cavalry company has made.
The amazing progress, as Kaio is forced for 2 years to not do anything with any horses. I do like Varka. I'm very glad I pulled him. Anyway, on the subject of this garden, it's become a popular venue for hosting events.
It's a treasured place that the Knights of Favonius have maintained for years. So it makes sense that it's become the go-to location for organizing such things. I heard that while the expedition was underway, you were a great
Yes.
help in giving those left behind the opportunity to put their
I
energy
can
to
sort
good
of see
use.
it, but
Sometimes
Sin's
I
a
look
bit
through the
more
photos I've been given
boyish.
from those events. Though unfortunately, there aren't enough to include everybody. My
Nicole might be the
conclusion
next
is that
character I
Mondstadt
pull
needs
for.
to do more to popularize the camera.
Barca missed a lot. Flaws to the current drink. Besides being too polite, are there any other issues with my Thorny Lake?
Well, let me think. I guess you could say it lacks impact. Even when following the same recipe, the techniques used to mix different ingredients can affect the taste.
Yeah, that is true.
Sometimes, deliberately creating layers between spirits can bring out
Barca's
the
like Johnny
waves
Bravo.
as each one hits the taste buds in sequence. In this regard, too,
Do the
you've
Mako
taken
thing.
quite a tentative approach. Why not be a little bolder?
All right, shower thought. How many years left does the profession of Elvis impersonator realistically have? I think I understand.
You catch on quickly. No need to explain further.
All right, glass on the table. This massive tankard.
Pretty awesome, huh? It's like a hammerhead that you can fill with wine when you're not using it to pound in nails. It was a gift. Hoffman came up with the idea, Charles supplied the design, Wagner helped cast it. In about
It's a
10 or so
last
nights,
confession.
chipped in
I
the
kind of
materials.
assume that people do
They've
it
been
for a
waiting to
living.
have a good drink with me. And this is my crucial weapon to aid me in a fair duel with them all.
Fair duel.
I'm the Grand Master, after all. I've been drinking a lot longer than them. I've practiced more assiduously, and I have a bit more meat to absorb the blows.
He's
So it's
chunky.
only fair to my subordinates that I drink a teensy bit more per round. Wouldn't you agree?
That's a little more than just teensy. I think you may have got your candy caps the wrong way around.
Of course, some of them have been training as long as I have, and those ones won't be getting any special
Man,
treatment.
imagine training
Take
to
Hazelnut
drink.
3 and Hazelnut 5, for example. Both were skilled warriors who helped me deal with Eric back in the day. Nowadays, I have them helping Jean with miscellaneous
Duel when it
duties.
comes to drinking.
At today's after-work cooldown,
I don't know how
they
good
insisted
I
on
am at
trying to
drinking
keep
because I've never
pace.
gotten myself
In
drunk.
the end, they
I think
lost
I'm a
our game of
lightweight.
darts and ended up passed out on the floor. I've already told Jean that I won't be approving their leave request for tomorrow, no matter what.
Damn. Barca, that's a high tolerance for alcohol. Tastes a bit gentle. To be honest, as someone who doesn't drink much, I'm still a little confused. Barca mentioned the impact of layering on the texture of the finished drink. He also said I was being quite tentative. Perhaps he meant the drink was too evenly mixed, in which case I should try checking a little more softly when mixing. Last time you told me you're drinking what vodka? What kind of... I think it was just vodka. It might have been apple cider vodka? I think it was for my birthday. It was vodka mixed with something. I don't remember what that something was. Orange juice? Trying to achieve my dream of being a bigger alcoholic than Barca. I've gotten blackout drunk once. It's mid. This oversized tankard is gift for the knights to their grandmaster. Vargas seems like it very much. Concerning his well-known drinking prowess, it only makes sense to present him his drink in this tankard. Honoring inflicting a shot in my name for my birthday. Do I have to? Okay, hold on. I'll check our... Let's see. We search for vodka. Oh, no, it wasn't vodka. It was whiskey. It was whiskey mixed with... No, it wasn't whiskey. What the hell was it? Hold on. I'm looking for it. Tequila! That's what it was. Lemonade tequila. That's what it was. It was lemonade. It was tequila mixed into lemonade. I'll be joining you. Yeah, it was for my birthday. Because they wanted me to drink, and I wasn't going to drink beer because beer is gross and icky. Memories of mint and fine wine. And I didn't get drunk. That's the thing. I didn't get drunk because I drank that fucking drink over the course of an hour. It was a single cup. And it was mostly lemonade, too. Here we have Varka's memories of mint and fine wine. It's very important. Perfect. You want a drink with more impact, and Christmas and a mint should give it some punch. What if I replaced a cocoa with mint? Varka missed a lot. He's missed so many festivals and major events. I'm sure Varka still feels a bit of regret. If the Grandmaster hadn't gone away on expedition, he probably would have organized many events himself. I wonder how they might have turned out then. Alright, let's associate that with that. If Barker were here, I can't help but wonder, would all the events he organized involve drinking wine? Maybe I should ask him. Who knows? Might spark some new inspiration. You'll drink soda, right? Yes, because soda tastes good, unlike beer. If it was vodka and orange juice, might have had a screwdriver. Forbidden soda, where are you, Cruiser? Wonder how these events might have turned out if you were here, not away on expedition.
If I were in charge of organizing events?
Probably.
Well, I suppose everyone would revolve around fine wine, or at the very least, there would be some sort of tasting.
But I will
involved.
say, probably my favorite
example,
alcoholic drink
We
to
could
drink
go all
is
in on this drink stand and open it to the whole city, with every company of the name
okay.
selecting
It
one
doesn't
or more
have. I don't know if it has
mixologists
any
to compete against each
fancy
other.
name. It's like salted caramel vodka mixed with apple cider. I absolutely adore drinking that. I haven't had it in years though. Mostly because, you know, I don't go to alcohol. I don't buy alcohol. I should have guessed. That's exactly your style.
It's only a thought. Can't let things get too out of hand. If I were to actually throw a
I know
grand
she sent me
banquet,
something.
Jean would come after me with her
I
swords drawn
didn't
and
think she would
even
check the
Federico
receipt.
on a punitive
I
expedition.
went to a restaurant
While in Nodcry,
to try
we had a rule
shawarma for the
that
first time in
roosters
my life.
never get drunk while at their posts.
And then while I
Otherwise,
was
it
there,
could
I'm
lead
like,
to
okay, I
dereliction
need a
of
drink.
duty
Okay, let
and
me grab a
serious
soda. And
consequences.
they put it on the fucking receipt. They just wrote soda. They didn't even write the kind of soda I had. They just wrote the word soda. And then I took a picture of it and sent it to Rivka, and she's like, it says soda on your receipt. I'm like, fuck. That sounds like a sensible rule.
Exactly. As expedition members,
But that
return to their
shawarma was good.
companies, my hope is
I
that
haven't been
this
back to
rule
that
will
restaurant,
gradually
though,
spread
because
to
it's kind of
everyone
out of the way.
Mondstadt, too. Just like fire,
Like, it's
water,
in the
and
direct
stamina,
opposite direction
these
of where I
Nodcry
live.
delicacies have made
Or,
their way into
I
Mondstadt's
mean, direct.
household and become part
It's
of
in
people's
direct
daily
opposite
lives.
direction of the
Young
way
people
home.
need to learn restraint.
I didn't know you had that side to you. The fabled seasoned drinker's self-control.
At the end of the day, no one should be biting off more than they can chew. Unless it's someone near my level, they shouldn't even be thinking about it.
But it was a really nice,
still got work to do. Most people
Middle
would just
Eastern
end up a
restaurant.
whole lot drunker than they'd like.
They had shawarma. They had a bunch of other
You
stuff. I think they
come
had
practice with me
falafel.
on
I've never had
weekends.
falafel. I should get that sometime.
Trust me, once I've drunk them under the table, they'll be swearing off wine for a whole week.
Why do people say don't believe in fables? Talked about not cry delicacy. In the end, we discussed events in Varka's usual style, and then the conversation turned to delicacies not cry. Smetana in particular. Varka seems to have left a positive impression of smetana. I will see if I can use it in his drink. But yeah, maybe this fall I'll get some apple cider and some salted caramel vodka. Good news is I think I know what to make for you. Can I borrow your hammer, please?
Oh, feel free. Whatever you're about to do, I've got a feeling I've hit the jackpot.
Fat water. Katana. Mint. Make them very tiny chunks of mint. Gentle. Switch to Varka's special tankard. Oh! Any garnish. That is a giant star salt! I kind of like the star salt. Based on Authority Lake, this novel cocktail is concocted specially for Varka. Having tasted countless fine drinks, the Grandmaster invites you to go out and let your creativity run free. So you launch an unconventional kind of offensive just for him. The first impact comes from mince cool freshness and herbal notes, striking the palate on entry. Carefully preserved layers then move in to master raw strength of the firewater at the core, delivering decisive flow. Finally, Smetana brings up the rear, anchoring the finish with precision and leaving no loose ends. While whether this bold multi-layer experience will satisfy the Grandmaster, only he can say. Only
Here you
he
go,
can say.
Grandmaster. A cocktail just for you. I guarantee you won't find this one too polite.
Such a spirited drink. How did you make this? Well, that burning scent of firewater. Oh, it's as if the very air were about to ignite. This is more like it. Perfection. It's clear that once you let go of your inhibitions, your talents really shine through.
Do I like
First
coffee?
hint of mint is like a cooling fade
Coffee's
that
okay.
masks the firewater underneath.
I drink it every morning
By
just
the
so I wake
time
it
the
up.
sweetness dissipates, the
So, yeah, I
firewater
guess I
is
do like
already
coffee.
Slipped in behind your guard, ready to deliver a powerful strike of intense flavor. Oh, it's exactly the impact I was hoping for.
That's topped off with a hint of Smetana.
That's the most ingenious part. Firewater's greatest flaw is a lack of aftertaste. But the Smetana perfectly maintains the flavor at the peak of its intensity.
Alright, why do you ask? Well, the sprays make my cheeks red.
It's hard to imagine something this good was created by a mixologist who doesn't even drink firewater. I think it has the potential to become a firm favorite in Mondstadt and Nodcry.
The Knight of Boreas is symbol is a wolf, while the Knights of Favonius are as sturdy as iron. So how about calling this drink an Iron Wolf?
Iron Wolf.
There's an alcoholic drink called White
Perfect.
Russian. It's basically a mix
It's
of coffee,
elegant,
vodka, and cream.
yet wild. Only you could come up
Not
with
sure
such
if
a
I'd like
fitting
that.
name. Oh, I have an idea.
I'm not too fond of
Why
bitter
don't we name
drinks.
our Knights of Favonius' drink stand after you? Let's call it the Honorary Knights Cocktail Shack. No time to waste. I'll go have a word with Glenfiddia right away.
Off he goes. Alright. One more. And then we're done with the event. And then I'll probably go make dinner.
Hey there, traveler.
Three makes it sweeter.
All wrapped up for the day? Paimon hears you did a great job holding down the fort while she was out delivering drinks with Glenfiddia.
I've been feeling inspired.
Whatever the reason, the Honorary Knight is clearly one of the most talented mixologists in Mondstadt. Considering how short a time she's been doing this, I believe that someday she has the potential to give the legendary bartender at the Cat's Tail a run for her money.
I fully support your decision, Grandmaster. The Honorary Knight has really put in the hard yards. The drink stand will remain open for a little while longer to provide a proper welcome to our returning expedition members. Then, once we locate suitable premises, we also plan to look at operating a permanent service.
Hooray! Everyone in the Knights of Favonius will get to drink all the delicious cocktails they like.
Nothing short of what I'd expect from a true disciple of Firtha. You've
Excuse me.
really considered this thoroughly, Glenfiddia.
Also, if I may, Honorary Knight, regarding the special cocktails you've developed, would you mind leaving the recipes with us? We'd like to add them to the official menu.
Of course. That way everyone can try them.
Paimon feels like there's something you still want to say. Let Paimon have a guess. Based on your personality, you probably want to introduce the origin of each different cocktail. That way, customers will know who inspired you to create these amazing drinks.
Right on tomorrow, Paimon. You know me so well.
No problem at all. If you need, I can even have someone draft the paperwork on your behalf to secure you the rights to these new recipes.
That lady is still
I
breakdancing.
hope when we recruit some new bartenders, they'll be able to learn from your incredible skills.
I do have the
Even if
skills,
can't
and they
quite
do
match
indeed
your
pay the
work,
bills.
If they could be 2/3 as good, that would still make them industry leaders.
Alright. I believe there is one more. One more! The Grandmaster's Composite Challenge. Heavy footsteps echo for even before the... Wait. Was it only two? Did I count wrong? Maybe I did. Oh. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe that was the last one. Yep, we're done. Event's over. Go home, jerks. Oh. Level 30. Oop. Hey guys, look over here for a second. Like, hi. What's up? So, are you liking the stream so far? Oh my goodness, dude. I somehow unlocked the premium battle pass. All of a sudden, whoa, crazy. Insane. Man, I don't get both of them. That's kind of bullshit. Alright. Time to claim all. Alright, let's see if these ones I really need. Amber. Next. Cross lamps. I need freedom. I believe that's what Varka uses. I have none of these. Grab these two. Alright. Now decide which BP weapon I get. Probably Sacrificial Jade. Make my nerve even stronger. Right, and probably have enough of those. There you go. Boom. Okay.
I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often.
Alright, where's my nerve? There he be. Right next to... Refine it. Oh, rank 4.
How greedy of a blade.
My Astra pass. So I unlock this. That needs the super special one. What? Oh wait, I haven't unlocked that again. Never mind. I can claim this. Did I select the wrong one? I think I might have selected the wrong one. Or it gave me the other one. I don't know. Well, it's not. Oh, it's because I got the other one. It gives you the one you didn't get. Okay, fair enough. I suppose. Alright, hold on. What exactly did the pass get me? Hold on, let me double check. This is my first time actually redeeming the Miliastra pass, because I never cared till now. Alright. I can get up to 3,200. Grants event owed discounts. Maybe I should have waited before buying the maid outfit. Maybe. These are from previous passes, right? I guess. What exactly is all this shit? I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking at. What the fuck is this? That's not that engraved shard thing, right? Let's see if there was like hair color and stuff I could. But I guess not. Okay. Whatever. We're done with Miliastra for today. But it's time for pulls! Let's go. 10 pull on weapon banner. Dang it. Weapon banner's a scam, guys. Biggest scam known. Gotcha games everywhere. Alright. Let's see. How far into pity am I on standard? That's 68. So this will take me to 70. So 69. Yep. And 70. Yep. There you go. I already bought my Quaint Fates for the... Yeah, I did. Okay. So it's possible we'll get a 5-star off standard banner next month. Unless I lock in and get all these Quaint Fates back here.
A blade embraces.
No thanks. That's a lot of materials to spend. I am not doing that. I didn't see any gold. Keep going on standard banner. I don't think so. I literally only have a single pull. I'm not spending it on standard. All right, here we go. I don't care which banner pull. Fine. Oh wait, nope, never mind. I got sucked into a cutscene. Yoey, Mia! Get out of here!
You can build them
Hi,
that
Zaxxon.
big, huh? Amazing.
Let's go gambling.
Just that...
Yo, Mia, what are you doing here?
Oh, wow! Fancy meeting you here. Could this be my lucky day? Anywho, I'm here on vacation. After traveling around Sumeru with you, I've only gotten faster and better at making fireworks. Business has been slow lately since it's the off-season for fireworks. After stocking up the shop with supplies, I decided to go on a little adventure and seek some inspiration. The plan is to have tons of fun before summer arrives. When I return with my new ideas, I'm sure my efficiency can only go up.
Did I hit upon anything special?
I just got back from the
Ah, why? Listen, I'm trying to pull, but this grabbed me and threw me up here. Any plans on what to do next?
Huh? Oh, right, of course. I've already figured it out. I just
I'm
forgot
too
to
busy
remind
listening to
that
worse,
kind of
Amber.
carpenter meeting and all, you know. I've gotten all the ideas from this trip. Right now, I'm working on getting some small gifts for my family and neighbors. Look, I got some local dried fish for Dad and midsummer berry jam for Mom. They're both specialties from around here.
They all look great.
Right? Now, I haven't bought any gifts for the children yet, but I've heard there's an engineer named Aino around here. I heard she's super amazing. Word is that she built this cannon. I'm planning to pay her a visit and see if she can
Yeah,
make some
slander
fun
will not be
gadgets for the kids.
tolerated. It's not
I've
slander.
also heard that she's
She's
real
just not as
free
good as
spirit,
Amber.
though. Won't take every commission, even if you offer her Mora. Should I bring something before visiting? I just don't know what she likes.
Oh, I'm more than familiar with this. Briefly explain everything about Aino and Uppa in the Clink Clank Krumkake craft shop to Yoimiya.
Huh. So, Aino's a kid? And her family members are machines she made herself while living alone in her workshop all this time? That's amazing! The kid next door would cry non-stop if left alone for just one night. It would take the neighbors the whole day to calm things down after. By contrast, it seems like the people of Nasha Town already see Aino as a mature mechanic, not as a child who needs their coddling. Still, just how many nights did she have to spend all by herself before Neffa came into her life?
Well, she's got Neffa by her side now, regardless. And Knuckle Duckle. Not to mention everyone in the workshop.
Well, we can't change what happened before. But now that I'm here, I'm going to make sure she has a great time. Looks like it was the right choice to bring my tools with me. I'll head over to Nasha Town to borrow their crafting station and make her a beautiful gift. What should I make? Fireworks? Tumari? Or maybe a spinning top? You know what? I'll make them all.
All of them? Alright, she stopped talking finally. Alright, here we go. Pull! Not a 5-star, okay. Pull! Not a 5-star, okay. Pull! Not a 5-star, okay. Last one, pull! Not a 5-star, okay. Well, there you go. I'm out. I'm fresh out. Should have believed more. I did believe. And look at where my belief got me. Nothing. Finally, we're gonna continue the story. After this ad break, be right back. Alright, I'm back. I went and I put some french fries and chicken nuggies into the air fryer. So in about 6 minutes, I'll have to get up and shake the basket. Gotta shake the basket.
I made it. I don't recognize this style of architecture. Must be Conrian. Simple furnishings, table and chairs. It's a more ordinary house than I might have expected. Looks like the fearsome Raker of Zolnari came from surprisingly humble beginnings.
Yep.
Unless
Finally, story.
Luxury in Conria.
And don't worry, tomorrow will probably be
Unlikely.
Star Rail story.
It was said to be a very prosperous nation in its heyday. Anyway, I'll keep exploring.
Investigate the note on the table. A note. A handwritten note.
Hi, Rivier. Since you're working extra hours tonight, I thought I'd keep myself busy by checking out that new kebab shop. I've heard good things about their menu. I'll test it out, and if it's as good as everyone's saying, let's go back together sometime. P.S. New stash from the Universitas Magistrorum. I brought some goodies home. A few teacups and a pin rack. Hope you like them.
They didn't sign their name, but they must have been close. Sounds like they were living together.
I'll read his diary in a minute. Your storage box is sitting next to the cabinet. Everything in his site is neatly organized. Whoever lives here seems to be enjoying a pretty comfortable life. Okay, I wasn't expecting it to let me go this far. So that means we're probably going to come out here later, so let's get back in there. Oh, look at him. Snazzy dresser.
I went over to Joseph's for drinks today. They have a fine collection, but I went alone. Felindis was tied up with something and couldn't make it. Joseph asked why I came alone, but I didn't really have an answer. He then went on to ask about other things. If you ask me, someone who asks that many personal questions is too nosy for their own good. But if he invites me again, chances are I'd still go.
Felindis. That's the same name Rerir mentioned.
Crane imports keep falling. If things don't pick up, we'll soon be back to meat and mushrooms only. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of that new type of mushroom everyone's been into lately. Didn't it start out as a lab-grown variety? I heard it's even mildly corrosive.
Yeah,
Seriously,
mushroom.
why would you even
Just
eat
kidding, I
something
like
that?
mushrooms.
I don't care if it's an impressive feat of alchemy. That just isn't the kind of thing I like to eat.
Grain has to be imported, and they're eating a diet of mostly meat and mushrooms. Could it be because Conria is underground, so it doesn't get much sunlight? That would explain why they use so much stone in their buildings. They even use alchemically modified strains for food. Seems like the people of Conria don't have many options when it comes to dining.
The cooking is
I've just about
alchemy.
saved up enough now. Time to buy it and keep it somewhere safe.
Making a big purchase. I wonder what it is.
So what's written in the diary are the mundane details of everyday life. It's clear that the author was an ordinary Conrian, or at least that they were passing themselves off as one. The author's handwriting doesn't reveal anything. It's neither showy nor stiff. In fact, it doesn't really leave any particular impression.
He really is a professional. No wonder he's so good at covering his tracks. Despite what he's become, it seems like he's retained certain habits, at least in this regard.
Technically chemistry. Near the end of the diary, you notice page with a shallow indentation along the bottom. The previous page had been torn out. For now, its contents remain a mystery.
Did Rary rip it out himself?
But pen marks like these leave a trace. With something like charcoal to add some color, you just need to find the right angle. When Effa looks around, she sees a fine charcoal pencil on the desk. Before long, she has restored the missing words. Paired with forgettable handwriting from before, these lines have been scrawled in a rougher, more haphazard way, as if the person who wrote them was in an emotional state.
Before I met you, I was convinced that my heart was nothing more than a stagnant pool. The burial place of a fallen moon. A withered, windless grove where the waters rested forever unrippled. It was you who helped me see that my heart hadn't entirely withered away. That it could still beat to the rhythm of love.
This is just trivial sentimentality from the looks of it. Why would he go to the trouble of hiding that? The burial place of a fallen moon.
Would it be?
Right here. Over here.
Oh my goodness, it be him!
Dane! Oh, and, Vedelfin here? What a surprise to see you here, sir.
Hello there, Rerir. You need not address me so formally outside of court.
No,
Doesn't get that
you
much
don't
free
get
time,
to
so
see
I invited him
young
over for a drink.
Dane. Hold on, I gotta go shake my,
Even the court prophet deserves a break.
I have to go
every now
shake
and
my,
then, right?
basket. Be right back. Temporary basket successfully shaken.
Well,
I wonder, is there any,
I'm
like...
flattered.
so
I think I remember a long
What are
time
we
ago
discussing
someone
today?
said that Dainsley was in the beta for
Don't
Genshin.
look at me. As far
I
as
wonder if there's
see,
any footage of what
you
his
don't need an
moveset looked
excuse
like
to have
at the
a few
time.
drinks.
come on, don't give us that. Didn't you say you were about to
he's
pop
getting
the big
married.
question? How's that coming along?
Who'd have thought the great Twilight Sword was an even greater gossip?
I just didn't expect you to be the first one to settle down and get married, that's all.
Yeah. If you told me that a few years ago, I wouldn't have believed you either.
So, are you planning to come clean about your job then? I'm guessing you still haven't told her.
Sure, I'll have to tell her at some point. But I'll need to
Oh man, can you believe it? We're getting close. We're
To be
getting
honest,
close to
I have no
Dainsley's
idea if I
banner.
should take it.
Come on, stop being such a pessimist.
No.
For all you know, she could be thrilled. I bet she'll be much more impressed by your actual job than the one she thinks you're doing now. A member of the King's Guard. Quite the cover story. Does the king himself even know?
Of course he does. Anyway, enough about me. How have you been?
Me? Same old, same old. Nothing much to... Huh? What's up, Fed? It's nothing.
Verdolfner.
Vedifulnir. Dainsleif's
Oh.
brother. Renowned throughout the court
I was
of
like, why does that
Conrad
name sound
as the
familiar?
Visionary,
Right.
and said to possess a wisdom far beyond the reach of any ordinary man. And yet, despite the gulf between us, he seems to have something to say about me. Does he even know me? Does he see me as a friend of his brother, or just another of the Vinster King's blades? Why did he react so strongly? Was it really to do with what we were talking about?
Brown, curly hair and brooding blue eyes. So this is what Rerir looked like back in the day. Perfectly normal. No different from anyone else. As frightening as this monster is in the present, there's something even more unsettling about seeing the human he used to be.
Yep. Crazy. You can observe Rerir's memories.
You're back early?
Our equipment's being serviced today, so I got off earlier than usual. How's your day been? Aw, why the long face? Is something the matter? Has your boss been giving you a hard time again?
Went for a drink with Dane and the others after work.
Isn't that a good thing?
Vediflunir showed up today, too. You know, Daneslif's older brother.
Ah, Mr. Vediflunir. Yes, I've heard of him. They say that everything he says ends up coming true.
He overheard Daneslif mention that I'd recently proposed, and seemed to have an issue with it. But when I asked what it was, he kept it to himself.
So, you're worried? You can be such a child sometimes, Revier. We're nobodies. Why would the Visionary be concerned about us? I'm sure someone in his position has much bigger fish to fry.
Maybe you're right.
You worry too much, Revier. We've been together for ages now, and everything's been going so well, has it not? You've even proposed to me.
So, you do remember. Tell me then. What's your answer?
Like I said, I need some time to decide. You can't just rush into things like this. We may be nobodies in the grand scheme of things, but if we want things to work out, we've still got to plan ahead.
All right. Take your time. Just don't keep me waiting forever. Nobodies. Sounds about right. In the eyes of people like Vediflunir and Daneslif, what do we matter? Can someone whose gaze is so fixed on a far-flung future even see the present clearly? Besides, the dynasty's fate rests with the king and his inner circle. Whatever I do, it won't make much difference. Meanwhile, every idea they come up with and every decision they make, it affects everything. These days, the king is lost in his research, and the purge of the Crimson Moon bloodline grows ever more intense.
That doesn't sound good.
The opposition tried to speak out, but nothing came of it. And I'm under no illusions as to why. Because we eliminated them and got rid of their bodies. A man can have 1,000 reasons to carry a sword, but there are few good excuses to use it. Yet the king has never even considered a gentler approach, and he never will. What becomes of someone who kills on another's behalf? Can he ever find true peace? Thelendis, It's nothing. You were right. Fate has never smiled upon nobodies like us. But by the same token, it's unlikely to bear a grudge against us either. There's no reason we can't keep living happily together, cherishing the simple
That's a red
joys of
flag.
each day as they come.
See? You just need to stay positive, Revier. I can feel your warmth, your breath. You're right there, right by my side. Just seeing you makes me happy in a way I can't explain. And that's something that no one could ever take away from me. So smile, my love. Let go of that frown.
You're right, Thelendis. I've just been overthinking things.
That's better. Getting caught up about things like this will only ruin our evening. Speaking of which, all set for the ball tonight? I need to go get ready.
You go ahead. I just have a few things to take care of, then I'll come join you.
Even busier than the big shots, huh? Fine, I'll go get started. But don't be late. If you keep me waiting too long, I won't be a happy bunny.
Relax. I'll be there. Seriously, though, you drive a hard bargain. You're really gonna leave my proposal hanging and still expect me to take you to the ball?
Well, that goes without saying. I already told everyone I'd be coming with a dance partner. Besides, they're two completely different things. Let's take it one thing at a time, all right?
All right. White outfit it is.
It seems like Rerir was deliberately hiding his ties to the intelligence services by giving the impression that he was just an ordinary member of the Venster King's Guard. He clearly doesn't want his would-be fiancée to know about his other life. Then again, that's hardly surprising. People in the intelligence trade rarely do. Who'd have thought we were in the same line of work? Let's dig a little deeper.
Okay. I gotta go get my food. So there will be no rioting while I'm gone, do you hear me? I'll be right back. No rioting. No rioting. Okay, I gave one instruction when I left. It was a very, very simple instruction. It was no rioting. So explain to me why, when I come back, I see... Oh, that's weird. Why is it not working? Hold on, give me a second. Hold on. That's weird. None of my keybinds are working. Oh, that's why. Okay, hold on. Alright, okay, let's take it out from top. Why do I see rioting in my chat? Hmm? 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 Huh? It was riot time? What did I say? Did I say before I left? That is not what I said. I said no rioting. One command. One simple command. I didn't ask for much. I didn't ask for the world. I asked for no rioting. Apparently that's asking too much. Now isn't it? Okay, but anyway. Oh, whoops. Hold on, I gotta get the tails back out. Okay, there we go. Oh, and I gotta put the jacket back on. I accidentally hit the cancel all key. Alright, there we go. A little bit. There we go. Okay. Anyway, we're back. Alright, so I got French fries and chicken nuggets, but you see, the thing is, I seasoned the fries with popcorn seasoning. Dill pickle popcorn seasoning. Because I desire the shaker bags from McDonald's. It kind of works,
Our last
but
operation was a resounding success, and all thanks to you, Ray here of Solnari. In total, we apprehended 32 dregs of the Crimson Moon, and 67 accomplices.
After all these years since the dynasty's fall, so many of them still linger on.
Indeed, it cannot be denied. Yet it was destiny that the Crimson Moon should be overcome by the eclipse, and that His Majesty, the all-seeing Vinster King, now guides our nation on the path to prosperity.
we know how that goes for you,
Conrad
buddy.
has no further need for a dead moon. But alas, there will always be those who refuse to see the truth, choosing instead to romanticize the past.
Now, I'm starting to think Conrad deserved what was coming to
That's
them.
not entirely true. Much about the Crimson Moon era was worthy of remembrance. And that's exactly why they keep trying to see it restored. Many of its secrets remain unsolved to this day. As it happens, that's precisely the field of study my partner is devoted to.
You still haven't told her what you really do for a living.
Where would I even start? How do you tell someone that you're one of the king's hand-picked executioners? That your hands are steeped in blood?
You didn't choose this life, any more than I did. Orphans like us don't get a say.
But I'll sure as heck be the one to pay for it. Speaking of which, we need to be more rigorous in the way we identify direct descendants of the Crimson Moon. Someone, it seems, has strong opinions about my future plans. Most likely my marriage in particular. I have a feeling that we may soon become targets of the Crimson Moon's retribution.
Your concerns are not unfounded. They've taken out many of our colleagues these past few years, and for that very reason. These are no helpless lambs we're leading to the slaughter. They're wolves in sheep's clothing. Take care, Ray here of Solnari. I look forward to toasting you at your wedding.
Thanks, Thorkel. You look after yourself, too. Thelindis, I never wanted to keep this from you. You're the last person I would ever want to lie to. But that's exactly why I can't tell you everything. There are things you shouldn't know. Things you cannot know. The Moonlit Dynasties are a thing of the past. Yet even now, with the sun shining high in the sky, there are those who would call forth a dead moon's ghost. Could that be why Vedalfnir held back? Or was it because of some court secret he's not at liberty to share? I have to get a clear answer from him. No matter what happens, I will protect the
All right,
Lindis.
I see an Anakin situation happening
Riri
here.
seems to be very concerned by Vetterfinir's reaction.
He's gonna do everything to protect his
Vetterfinir
beloved,
and
and it's gonna cause her death.
The Visionary and Twilight Sword. So that's what they were really like. I've investigated this whole area now. There doesn't seem to be any other memories here. Should I try somewhere else? Wait a second. What's this black smoke?
So, he's late after all. Just you wait, Rerir. You're in for it. Big time.
Are you waiting for someone, ma'am? Could I tempt you into buying some flowers?
Oh, sure. Pick me out a pretty bunch if you would.
Thank you. But I'm afraid none of them are as pretty as you.
Smooth
For
talker.
someone so young, you sure have a way with words, don't you?
Yep.
I'm only telling
As
the
well.
truth. Look me in the eyes. You'll see. I'm
Wait,
not
wait, whoa, 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 hold on. What the? Oh, hold on. Hold the fucking phone. Those eyes. That means Arlecchino is a descendant of the Crimson Moon bloodline. Holy shit.
May we have a word in private?
Who are you? And what do you want?
It doesn't matter who I am. Too many of our kind have fallen lately, so I decided to take the risk of reaching out. Not long ago, the Ray here of Solnari led an assault on one of our strongholds.
It's kind of hard to see from here,
We
but his
suffered
eyes,
many
they have the
casualties,
X.
and many who came to our aid lost their lives as well.
Sorry, I don't know why you're telling me this. And I don't want to get involved.
Wait,
No wonder your mouth
Hear
is
me
moving.
out.
Yes, I am eating.
this time we finally got a clear look at his face and learned his true identity. His name is Rerir, and he
Yep.
claims to be one of the King's Guards.
He's got the same eyes. Henri finally figured it out. Well, to be fair, I didn't know about the Crimson Moon clan until like 5 minutes ago.
What did you say?
A cruel irony, isn't it? The man you're set to marry leads a double life as a brutal executioner. But surely, you must have caught a whiff of the blood on his hands.
Why are you telling me all of this now?
Simple. It's because...
How strange. Rerir was nowhere to be seen in that memory. It clearly belonged to the Lindis. Rerir couldn't possibly know what happened if he wasn't even there. Why would her memories appear in his fragment? The ceremony won't last much longer. I think it's time to call it a day.
Seven centers, aren't there only 5?
So that was your doing? Did you just pull us inside Rerir's fragment to spy directly on his memories?
Any more questions, and I'll have to start charging.
I had no idea you could do that, boss! Seriously, that was amazing! We're not worthy. We're not worthy! I gotta admit, though, I'm itching to see what happens next. Feels like we barely scratched the surface.
I'm just as curious as you are. But the ceremony only allows for limited time inside. That's all we can see for now. Luckily, we managed to learn quite a lot.
So far, so good. I just hope the others are doing okay too. Especially the group with the Traveler. Their mission is a risky one. Let's hope it's all going smoothly.
If you're worried about them, go see how they're doing.
If I know Boss, she's gonna need some time to write up all the details and make sure it's all coherent. I'll stay behind to lend a hand, but feel free to head back and meet up with the others.
There we go. Back to us. Yay! I like the little doodle in the corner. That's cute.
Oh, they've been prowling around for nearly 2 days now. These things just won't quit. Yeah, but with them constantly sweeping the area, our way out is completely blocked.
We'll just have to sneak past, nice and quietly.
Oh, that's
Not
never
playing
gonna
Metal
work.
Gear.
One little slip up and it's game over. If they spot us, they'll run straight back to Rerir. And once he knows we're here, it won't be long before he's breathing down our necks again. Oh, guess you're right. All right, time to zip it.
I'm on. Shut the fuck up.
Quick, hide! We almost got spotted. Phew, that was a close call. Watch out! They're coming this way! Keep going. We're nearly there. This is the final hurdle. Oh, there's no end to these
Shut
things.
the fuck up. Can't keep going like this. Surely there's supposed to be another way out.
Fire.
Oh,
Fire?
guess who's come to play?
Wait, what's that smell? Oh no, there's a fire!
Daddy's here. The wild hunt. That was quick. There's Daddy. What's up, Silver? All right, time to go.
Zandrone was right. You look weak, Columbina. The old you would never have let such lowly creatures bar your way. Word has it that you did something for the Tsaritsa, and that's why you've lost most of your power. Freedom comes at a heavy price, doesn't it?
It's Arlecchino! You came!
Hello again, Columbina.
Ah, why?
The House of the Hearth.
It's been a while, Arlecchino.
Let's see how Sandrone is doing. I like that doodle. The doodle of little Arlecchino is funny.
Stupid right here of stupid Solnari. Ugh, whatever. I've got all the data I need. Next time we meet, you're finished. He sure doesn't pull his punches.
Excuse me, do you need a hand?
You can do me a favor by staying out of my way. Can't you see I'm busy? Wait a minute. I recognize that voice.
Hello, Miss Zandrone.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sent us over to help.
How considerate of her. Hey, Fremine, get over here and help me fix this. Lenny, you do your thing. Just keep your sister away from my machines.
She broke it in
Nearly
2
every
seconds.
machine that cat girl touches ends up going haywire. Go put her on cleaning duty or something.
She broke it in record time.
Then let's start downstairs. Fremine, we'll leave this place to you. You've got it.
Wait a second. Pretty sure there's still some tea in the cupboard. If you want some, you'll have to make it yourselves.
There's the sun and the dairy. Yeah. Alright, let me switch over. Barca team. Nighttime, so we zoom in.
Ooh.
Do you think we can make this jump? Ah! Not if I do that. That downstairs breaking her stuff. Possibly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's try that again. Here we go. What's that thing in the air?
Punishment! Fulfill our pact!
Free! Thunder!
Judgment! Here we go!
Free! Maria sweeping in! Shrimp! Shrimp!
Hey, Foxman, how you doing?
A worthy adversary. On me.
Brace yourselves! Get to work!
Easy. I'm doing alright. Barca's getting there. I don't know what else to put on there, so we'll just keep the NRE menu on there. Wait, what? Did I never set down the crystal flytrap? Oh my goodness. That's embarrassing. Easy crash for a sec there. For a second I thought you were in... Oh, no, not me. Alright. One second. Should I refine it? Oh. Whee! It'll be later on Saturday's Rabbit and Steel session. Oh.
It's a
On
relief
y'all.
to see you all made it back in one piece.
Huh? Feels like there's quite a few people missing. Where's Flint's and the others? And what about Niffer?
I returned ahead of them. Flint is helping Ino and Anefa to set up the decoys and buy some time. As for Miss Neffer...
Boss is still wrapping things up on her end. She sent us back to fill you all in on the top secret intel we've been gathering.
Hell yeah.
I see. Then let's get right into it. But first, who do we have here? You brought someone else in to help?
Greetings. I was invited here to help as a longtime Tea Party companion of Columbina's. You may call me Arlecchino.
Surely it can't be.
Those eyes. Oh, where have I seen them before? Wait, of course. In those memories we just saw.
The only Arlecchino I know is the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers. So either you share a pretty uncommon name, or you're more than just a Tea Party buddy.
You are well informed, Grandmaster. A man from Mondstadt living all the way out here in Nodcry, and yet the people and affairs of Snezhnaya seem to hold a special place in your heart.
Oh, the feeling's mutual. Sounds like you know all about who I am, too.
A Fatui harbinger.
The atmosphere in here just got really tense. Guess we can't just start trusting Fatui harbingers.
Yeah, fair enough,
even
I
at a
suppose.
time like this.
I must admit, though, I'm a little curious.
So,
seeing as the moon goddess
me,
no longer
Fox,
belongs
or
to
not Fox,
Fatui,
me, Moth,
what makes
Ryuki,
you so
and
willing
Rooster
to
are
put your
probably
neck on
gonna
the
do
line
some
here?
rabbit steal
Nor
in
does
BC on.
Nodcry belong
Well,
to
we might
Mondstadt,
stream it. I don't know. We're still
Mr.
putting
Varka.
details together.
Yet still, you're fighting for it all the same. Things don't always have to have a tangible payoff. Sometimes, stopping things from spiraling out of control is a higher priority than chasing the spoils of victory. Of course, I can't say there's nothing in it for me at all. But that's between Columbina and myself.
Alekina was instrumental in helping us save the whole of Fontaine. I'm confident we can trust her.
Forgive me. I don't mean to doubt you. It's just that the Fatui really have been the source of many of our troubles. We have our own way of doing things here in Nodcry. But ever since they arrived, the Fatui have treated us with nothing but hostility.
I know there's been a lot of bad blood between us in the past. I've done my utmost to avoid friction whenever I could. But sometimes fundamental conflicts of interest simply can't be settled amicably. That's why I'm here solely in a personal capacity. This has nothing to do with the Fatui.
Nothing
As
to
a
do with the
gesture of good
Fatui.
faith, I'll be frank. I can help Columbina track down the iridescent moon's marrow, which will help her restore more of her power. Anyway, what else is on the agenda? Let's begin.
She says she'll be frank, then completely skips over the details. Looks
Gonna
like she
feature?
doesn't want to
Possibly.
give away too many secrets after all. But she clearly wants to change the
I thought I
subject.
heard Rooster was joining.
It'd
Maybe
be
I'm
awkward if I
mistaken.
tried to bring it up again now.
I don't know. Once again, we can discuss the details when I'm not distracted and sleep deprived.
Harbingers, after all. One look and you can tell she's not someone you'd want to mess with.
Oh, whoops, I missed a line. Hold on.
Well, since Miss Arlecchino sounds confident in her ability to handle that, we'll proceed to the next topic. Yehoda, time to share that top secret
Her
intel.
thighs, did they?
Alright, listen up everyone. First, we now know that Rerir was originally a Conrian secret agent whose primary mission was to hunt down and assassinate the so-called Dregs of the Crimson Moon.
The dregs of the Crimson Moon.
In the memories, there was a lot of talk about the Crimson Moon and Eclipse, and a whole bunch of other stuff from the time of Conria. To my knowledge, those were the names of two different Conrian dynasties. Long, long ago, it is said that the people of Conria worshipped the Crimson Moon, drawing a mysterious power from its reflection. But one day, a coup saw the Crimson Moon eclipsed, hence the name of the new dynasty that replaced it, and how it became the new emblem of Conria.
Still, long after the Crimson Moon dynasty had fallen, the last ruler of the Eclipse dynasty, the Vinster King, still coveted the secrets it left behind. So, he sent the Rehir of Solnari to secretly hunt down the Crimson Moon's few remaining followers. In those days, Rerir showed no signs of madness. In fact, he was as normal as any other person. Oh, and he had a fiancé, or at least a would-be fiancé, called Tholindis. What's the matter?
Just after Riri regained his body, he called out that name.
Granddaughter. Flinders.
Having a rough time.
Interesting. Anything else? What about this would-be fiancée of his? Do we know anything about her?
Well, she was a researcher at the Universitas Magistrorum, but it felt like she was hiding some kind of secret.
Oh, and one more thing. For some reason, Rerear's fragment also contains some of Thelindis' memories, though only a very small portion.
Well, no shortage of potential leads, I'll give you that. In any case, it sounds like we can conclude that while Thelindis was still around, Rerear appeared to be lucid and quite normal. Thelindis, it seems,
It
must
looks
have been the
like
one
next
thing in
time
this
her
world
banner's
that he
up, I
couldn't
gotta
let
try to
go
get
of.
Shenhua.
Tell me though, were these pure-blood Conrians we're talking about here?
Why do you need to know that? Hold on. If she was a pure-blood Conrian...
Curse of Immortality. She might still be alive.
Yeah, just like how it was with the captain. If we could somehow find her, do you think there's any chance Rerear might regain some of his sanity?
It's possible, but it would take a miracle. We can't pin all our hopes on that. That merchant who never knows, Dori Sangama Bay. Maybe we could hire her to look into it.
All right then. Let's keep working in our separate teams. Traveler, Paimon, Kutar, and Miss Arlecchino will go look for the iridescent moon's marrow. As for the others...
On the way over here, I noticed that the wild hunt monsters had grown even more frenzied in their search for Kutar. At this rate, the people living here will be in grave danger too. So I'm thinking of gathering together some of our followers to go wipe them out.
Destroy them.
I'll head back to the curatorium and meet up with the boss.
Feels good knowing we've all got something to be getting on with. Given that the Wild Hunt has been a lot more active lately, the Lightkeepers have likely begun their own operations too. If that is the case, someone will need to pass the news on to Flint's. I'll hold the fort for now, then discuss our next move with Flint's, Ino, and Anefa when they get back.
All right then.
Well, the clock's ticking. If that's everything, we'll be on our way.
We'd better get moving too. We'll try to buy you as much time as we can.
Relax. Just do your thing. Now, I decided to call in some backup since things are getting so hairy. Our reinforcements should be here any minute now. Stay safe, everyone. Dismissed.
We're back. Did we get here a little early? Or a little late?
A tad late. The others have already set off. To summarize, our resident moon goddess has found us a new ally, and Boss Nefer has uncovered some promising info. Everything going smoothly on your end?
Not great. I don't know how long we can stall them for. The decoys are getting taken out way faster than we imagined. I'm gonna make some more later, but I need a timeout first. I'm so tired right now. Oh, right! Inefa, could you fill in Uncle Varka on what we just discussed with Flint's?
Sure. Uncle Varka.
I like how she calls him Uncle
When you
Varka
went to
too.
investigate a source of the Wild
Ew.
Hunt in Amsvartnir, you discovered that it was just a diversion. But according to Flint's intel, several outbreaks of the Wild Hunt had already occurred in Nodcry in the period leading up to that. That was before Rerear had regained his body, when he was far from regaining his full strength. In other words, in theory at least, he still lacked the means to act in two places at once.
Flint's, with everything that's been happening, the Lightkeepers across
Let me double
Nodcry
check
are
something.
I know. I'm sure you're capable of coming up with something far more effective than decoys. But for now, you should stay here and get some rest. And Effa and I will head back over to Amsvartnir to see if there's anything I missed.
I told you Uncle Varka would say that, didn't I? A deal's a deal. Not a
Damn.
word about my snack intake for the next
She's
week.
going to eat all the
Database
snacks.
updated. Reliability of Ino's predictions increased.
What does that mean?
They were betting on how you'd respond after hearing their intel.
It's the obvious choice, isn't it? That's hardly worth betting on.
We already decided that Anefa should go investigate the situation over at Amsfartnir on her own. You might as well stay here and keep watch. Someone needs to hang back and oversee our strategy meetings. And besides, you still haven't fully recovered from ambushing Rerir.
So I've ended up with the easiest assignment. Well, I appreciate it, everyone. See you when you get back.
I still love that little sketch of Arla. Whoops. Not allowed to change teams or nothing.
Here, this will serve as a good spot to cross over.
Arlecchino, hold up a second. Since you brought us all this way, would you mind telling us what you've got planned? We still haven't got the slightest idea what's going on here. And if even Columbina doesn't know where the iridescent moon's marrow is, how do you?
Simple. Because I am an inheritor of the royal bloodline of the Crimson Moon. And one of the last surviving embers of the Two Worlds' flames.
Huh?
Oh.
Are you serious? Isn't you're a descendant of that Crimson Moon dynasty we were just talking about? The one from ancient Conria?
Your surprise is understandable. I was also taken aback when I first learned of it. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized the signs had been there all along. When I was young, I discovered I could wield a very special kind of fire. It coursed like blood through my veins and smoldered away inside my nerves. What's more, whenever I experienced strong bursts of emotion or drew too deeply on this power, it was like some kind of presence within the fire would begin to gnaw away at me, consuming me from the inside out.
Your hands.
Exactly. That is why my hands are like this, too. At first, I saw it only as a curse, but once I became a harbinger, the jester apprised me of the truth. Together with my own investigations over the past few years, there are several things that I have gradually come to understand. For instance, take the so-called Crimson Moon. In truth, it is nothing more than the shattered remnants of the iridescent moon, fused with the abyss to prolong its lifespan. Since this blood flame was bestowed upon me by the Crimson Moon, it is a fusion of the iridescent moon's former power and the corruption of the abyss. You all understand the nature of the abyss well enough. I draw upon its power, and in return, it hungers for my soul. This strange blackness is the mark of corruption it has left behind.
If I recall correctly, you once told me that if the corruption ever made it to your heart, you'd become a completely different person.
Yes, and that's the reason I'm always careful not to push my power too far. It's essentially a never-ending tug-of-war.
Oh, sounds intense.
Anyway, the rest of my story can wait. Is there anything else about the Crimson Moon or the Iridescent Moon that you're unclear about?
Paimon has a question. So, the Crimson Moon that the Carians used to worship was actually the Iridescent Moon, right? Which was one of the three Moon Sisters. Does that mean that the Carians were to the Crimson Moon as the Frost Moon Scions are to the Frost Moon?
So much of that history has been lost. We have no way of knowing exactly what they were like. But I would suspect that the Conrians weren't as devout in their moon worship as it might appear. The iridescent moon's remains simply served as their link to the abyss. Later on, perhaps someone discovered a way to make direct contact with the abyss. Or maybe there was some kind of ideological divide. Either way, a dissenting faction staged a coup and drove out the royal heirs of the Crimson Moon dynasty. Still, even with the dark sun looming high overhead, the Crimson Moon's glow never truly faded. If you want living proof, it's standing right before you.
The first time we met, I sensed something familiar in your presence. When I looked at you, I felt I could see that mysterious red moon in the corner of my eye. In your flames, I saw its broken image, surrounded by a strange black aura.
Well, I appreciate that you kept it to yourself. Much about the Crimson Moon is still a mystery, and I'd prefer not to end up as the object of an insane research project. Anyway, time is against us here, so if there's any other questions, they'll have to wait. I just want to make sure I've got one thing straight. In her letter, Sandrone mentioned that since you are unable to contain the iridescent moon's marrow yourself, you intend to leave it in my custody, correct?
That's right. For now, it's the only way I can pay you back for your help. The iridescent moon is already part of who you are, so with its marrow in your possession, you'll be even more powerful than before.
Deal. Then let's get started.
Get what started? What does this place have to do with the Crimson Moon?
When I first became a Harbinger, the Jester gave me a book called HisshAnri, also known as Leobranto Inamorato.
Okay.
You should be able to buy a copy next time you're in Fontaine. It's a love story set in the Crimson Moon era, but setting aside the tangled romances of its characters, it also records a few interesting details. In the Crimson Moon era, or so the story goes, there was an orphanage that received children from beyond the bounds of this world, and subjected them to a peculiar induction ceremony.
Beyond the bounds of this world? For real? And what kind of induction ceremony?
The Crimson Moon sages looked beyond this world for beings with powers that surpassed the gods. But fearing they might lose control, they subjected these children to a process of refinement.
Alright, we do have to go on ad break, so this will be the last ad break for tonight. So, Silver, I'm specifically ordering you to riot. You better have rioted by the time I get back. Here be. Oh man, look at that. Silver did not want to riot. Oh, how terrible. Anyway, let's keep going.
They made these children crawl up a fireplace and kept asking them, "Have you died? Did you see it?" Until they finally admitted to having died and seen a crimson moon. The adults embraced the children who passed the ritual, telling them, "Within the fireplace, you have traversed the flames between two worlds. Here and now, you are born anew." The book leaves much unsaid, but I suspect that this was their way of branding the children they had enrolled, leaving an indelible mark upon them so that they would forever live in the Crimson Moon's light.
That explains why I can't sense the Crimson Moon's marrow in this world. It makes sense that it would be sealed in a special space that can only be accessed temporarily through some kind of ritual. But there's no fireplace here. Do you see a chimney anywhere? Oh, are we supposed to build it ourselves? Okay, fine.
You went right.
I'll go find some bricks.
Listen, I was using something sophisticated. It was called reverse psychology. I told him to riot, and look at that, he did not riot.
Between two worlds.
So I
In
succeeded.
other words, the flames that burn within me. Those burned away by such flames
How
leave
dare
behind
you.
a kind of ghostly afterimage in the world. In the days of Conria, people believed they could be used to bridge the gap between the two worlds of life and death. In short, I can open a passage to that space for you. That's the easy part. The catch is I'll need to stay on this side to keep the passage open, so I won't be able to come with you. Once you're inside, you'll have to find your own way.
Understood.
Very well. Then I'll open it up.
Traveler, spare me a little more moonlight if you would. I may need it.
Here we go. Unprotected handholding. Too lewd.
Thank
Can't show
you.
it.
I feel like I've recovered some of my strength now. It should be enough to move us across short distances and confront whatever dangers might await.
Mistress of the seven hues of ages past, great mother of the present, crimson-clad sovereign of the two realms, by fire severed, by fire renewed, I offer myself now and beseech your descent. One word of advice. As you're crossing over, no matter what voices you hear, do not answer.
Got it! I sense a sinister gloom inside, but also the familiar light of the moon. I feel that I am about to meet an old friend who has changed beyond all recognition. All right, let's go.
Let's go! Charge! We speak to Arla? She doesn't seem to be anywhere where we can talk to her. Okay.
I sense your presence and crave death and rebirth. at the abyss? It's practically filled the entire place. What now?
What a tragic sight. Fragments of your broken body, seized by the abyss, and hung up aloft like mummified remains. Iridescent moon. Was this truly what you wished for?
Looks like there's only one way through here. Let's keep going and see what's ahead.
Careful. There's something spooky about this place. Feels like something is lurking in the fog. Haimon's right behind you. Whatever you do, don't run off without her.
I'll try. No promises.
By the way, Columbina, didn't you tell us that the iridescent moon had shattered into pieces? The moon up there looks pretty whole to Paimon. How is that possible?
This. Oh, set up my party. Set up. She. There we go. A lot of storming outside. Yeah, it was raining pretty bad earlier. Here, have a nice drink of water.
Just like I thought. It was only a facade.
I think you meant Vacade.
Bring it! Letting brave names echo!
Silence!
I know. I did too. I was so confused when I learned how it's properly pronounced. Damn Pokemon. Boop. 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 Boop.
Huh?
The iridescent moon's marrow is up there in the sky.
Huh? For real? That's way too high. There's no way we'll be able to reach it.
No. I'm not sensing anything up there. It's coming from under the mountain.
Let's see. Ah! There's some kind of weird shadow over the water. Wait, see that? Looks like a mechanism of some sort. Let's check it out.
Check it out. Check it out, check it out, check it out.
Looks like a device from the time of Kalia. Maybe
Oh, hold on.
people once came here to study the Crimson Moon's domain, and they left this behind.
Battery's dying.
Oh, if we can activate it, we
There
might
we go.
find some clues.
Activate. Take that.
Hey, look at that! Now that the mechanism's running, the shadow in the water looks different. Do you think these mechanisms might be the key to unlocking the secret? Let's try to find more of them!
Thelindis, We'll leave the rest of the research in your hands. We'll be heading back now.
I hope this isn't ruining date night.
Ugh. Mind your own business. Just leave me some snacks on the table.
Valindas? Is that Rere's girlfriend? How come we're hearing her voice here?
Didn't Nefer previously mention she was a researcher at the Universitas Magistorium?
Oh yeah. So, do you think she was studying this strange space all along?
The Abyss has made this space extremely unstable. Maybe that's why some of the things she said and did were preserved here. Like echoes. Or after images.
Whenever I see this view, it takes me back to a poem from my childhood. Waning moon, oh lifeless damsel, weeping on the mountain crest. Mourning still in wistful tone, her fragile soul now laid to rest. For me, of all people, to be here investigating the mysteries of the Crimson Moon space. Is it a coincidence? Or something more?
Right.
Looks like the Abyss has messed up this mechanism. We need to find a way to get it working again. Let's see if there are any other devices nearby.
Will do.
Settle down.
Let the mighty be humble.
Teams? I'm Nerve. I don't need no team. I'm a one-man army. Ow. Dare you? Drown. Ow. What'd you do that for? Oh, you're here. Yep. Face the wrath of waves of my hydro. Alright. Yeah, it's hydro pump. I was gonna say, is it hydro can or hydro pump? Ring Knave. I'd have to run back all the way to the party setup. I don't think I want to do that.
So the moon marrow, or rather the power of the 3 moons, is the key to unlocking. If it really does exist, then maybe this madness can finally be put to an end.
Because that's a long backtrack. Alright, fine, I guess. Give me a minute. Can I even get back up there? Find out. Okay, yeah, we can. It's up there. Or maybe we can't. Alright, nope. I tried. I can't switch my party. So unless it gives me another party setup thing somewhere later on, I can't change. Stuck with this one. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, she's also outside. I can't bring her. She's outside. Boop. Stupid.
With the Abyss inhibitors in place, I should be able to access the chamber with the moon marrow. Oh, Revier, with every step you take, you're drifting further from what you truly desire. But you're not the root of the problem. Ever since that outsider
Yeah,
set
Ether,
foot in
you little
Conria,
bitch.
the
You're
Vinster
ruining
King has
everything.
sunken deeper into madness. If only I could get my hands on that outsider.
Hey, look! The moon's reflection is back to normal! Olympus's voice mentioned a chamber with the moon marrow. Do you think maybe it's hidden in the moon's reflection?
In the moon!
Must be. For within it, I sense the fragile aura of a dying soul.
Then there's no time to lose! Let's go!
Alright, let's go. I'm being as the big Paimon. She sure do be big Paimon, I guess.
Strike a pose!
La 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 la. Just walk over it. Everlasting as the moon! Isn't that Arlecchino's, whose alt line is that? Is that Arlecchino's? They'd be over here. I'm at the burst.
This is witness my raw everlasting.
There it is.
Moon.
It's the name of the chapter. Everlasting as the moon. Yeah.
These things are so creepy! Looks like we'll have to destroy them if we want to get to the iridescent moon's marrow.
Poke. Poke. Irina can do it. She's strong enough. Poke. Poke. Oh, here we go. Alright, we can bring Arla now. Alright, so Arla, we're gonna want Shincho, Yilan. Who should I bring? Should I bring Zhongli or the red whatchamacallit, the element shred and the bigger shield, or should I bring Seat Lolly for thrilling Dragon Tales? Big buff. What do you think would be better? Well, actually, if I brought Seat Lolly, that would ruin the vaporize reaction, wouldn't it? All right, so Dongli it is. We bring the Dongli. You know what? You're right. You're absolutely right. You make a fair argument. Alright, what weapon does Arla have equipped right now? No, we're definitely not keeping that. Hu Tao, I need to borrow your... Actually... Hold on. Right now, she needs... crit rate, so we'll borrow the Primordial Jade Spear. Sorry, Shao, we're borrowing your spear. And that should bring her to 60 crit rate. Her crit damage is absolutely abysmal. What's her artifacts looking like? Not great. That Zhongli's spear? I don't think I have Zhongli's spear. I'm sorry, Kachina. Wait, what? Kachina, why do you even have this piece on? What the hell? Here, I'm taking that. Thank you. Oof. Okay. Arla doesn't use that. No, she wouldn't use Elemental Mastery. She'd want attack percentage. Well, then I might as well fully enhance this one then. Defense! Oh my god! Hold on 1 second. This cannot stand. We did this is absolutely disgusting. All right. That's better, I suppose. It didn't roll into fucking defense percentage 3 times. All right. It's better, but not by a lot. All right, I guess switch to that. Towards the crown on that one. And then we'll feed the crown to this one. Oop. Enough to get it up to 16. There we go. Alright, it did roll into attack percentage once, which is alright. Ah, come on! It's gonna be a very tanky Erla, I guess. Alright. Alright, let's get that attack percentage up a bit. Alright, that's probably good for right now. Like, I don't want to raise an off-piece like that too high. This one too. Alright. So right now she is sitting at pretty low attack percentage. But whatever, that's fine for now. She's got a decent amount of health. Her crit rate's alright, I suppose, for now. Her crit damage is good. Especially because I don't have a fully extended this one on hit. Increase attack by 3.9% for 6 seconds. Okay. I can't upgrade that any further. That's fine. Alright. 20k health is probably good enough. There we go. Alright, let's do it.
That must be the iridescent moon's mirror. Oh, we'll need to destroy these things before we can reach it.
Overruled. Let me weave you a verse. Game's up, Hanzo.
Suffer the wrath of the...
There we go. By the way, is Arla and Clorand the only 2 characters who use Bond of Life? Or is there someone else that I'm forgetting? Wait, doesn't Sijuin use it too? Okay, yeah.
Quietly now.
Okay, I was gonna say it's very weird if they only had those 2 characters use it, but Sijuin also uses it. Lynette, does Lynette use it?
Rain outlines your... Things are about to get done.
Fulfill our pact! You two!
I gave her the sword. Oh, I see. Which one? The Narcissan Crew sword?
Overruled.
Get to work!
Everlasting as the moon.
She said the thing!
Transfixed.
Wow.
The hearth
Oh my goodness! Have I mentioned that these are my most hated enemies in this game?
Here comes the catch.
Fun thing, craftable, I see. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. There you are, you jerk.
Busted. Show no mercy. Witness the power of the Wa.
Witness the power of the Wa! I guess. Yeah, I know.
Take me. Stars above.
This is going great. This is going fantastic.
Take it easy.
Ah.
Rain outlines your fate. Ring cutter. Busted.
What are they?
So realistically, this is happening because I did pick Sea Lolly instead of Shrubly.
Witness the power of the Wa.
Witness the power of the Wa.
The brightest flames burn fastest.
Beware of enemies. Alright. Wow. I don't know the last time I've had to revive that resurrection door was. Alright, hold on. Alright. Sorry, Sea Lolly. Unfortunately, you're not providing good enough synergy with this team. We need to bring Dongli. Also, he needs to go second. There we go. Why trade Shincho with Fiorina? You think I should put Fiorina in? I mean, the problem with Fiorina is that her fanfare stacks will stop once we all hit half HP, won't it? What do you mean my rotation's weird? What was I doing wrong? Like, do you think I should put Fiorina instead of Shincho? I mean, I can. Okay. I'm just under the impression that if your HP doesn't increase or decrease, you don't get any fanfare stacks. And since this is a team that is like no healing, that means once we hit half HP, we won't be going up or down anymore. Alright, I'm here for revenge.
Stabilize. Order guide you.
I mean, yes, but that would be the only time it works. But to be fair, I don't really use Arla that often, so I guess I'm not really in a position to talk about it.
Transfixed. Witness my rise.
There we go. Actually, I forgot to check Arla's talents.
I finally did it! The iridescent moon's marrow. Still burning away like an undying flame, yet now contaminated by the abyss. It has taken on a new form entirely.
If we can purify the abyssal power within, we should be able to obtain its untainted essence.
Leave it to me. Go, MacGuffin.
It's
Alright.
so cold. Is it you? Are you here? Huh? Are you talking to us? At long last, I can see you once more. Our fates have crossed, and I am finally free. I'm sorry, I lied to you. Even knowing what was to come, I still couldn't let go of the fear in my heart as death drew near. The moment the moon shattered, my body began to split apart piece by piece. Like I was being cut into pieces by 1,000 blunt blades. My thoughts scattered as the cold crept in. But I could not bear to fade away like that. Tell me, what was it that brought you to us all that time ago? If only I had possessed your courage, then I might have been spared this torment more painful than death. You look so puzzled. That's how I felt.
What's your ideal, Silver?
When I first saw you. But trust me when I say that everything happens for a reason. Farewell, Hypo.
Hypo.
What was that all
Hitman
about?
Trilogy? Nah.
Was that the
I'm not really into
Curious
it, man.
Moon?
Not those games aren't really for me.
Sounded like she was speaking to a long-lost friend. But none of us have ever met her before, right?
Perhaps. She took me for the goddess of the frost moon she once knew. For a fading soul like hers, our auras must be too similar to tell apart.
But anyway, we've got the iridescent moon's marrow now. That should help you regain your strength, right? Alright. Time to leave this place and meet back up with Arlecchino. Let's go!
Cause that
That's odd. This place looks different than when we came in.
better idea. Run.
Waning moon, oh lifeless damsel.
Yandere similarity? Could I not play that? Thank you. Did you know that's banned on Twitch? So I actually can't play it.
It wants to trap us here.
Okay, hold on. My phone's dying.
Now we've taken the moon marrow. All that's left here is a dark will. It will show us.
Yeah, I can't play it. I'm not allowed. It's on Twitch's banned list. Link. Man, I wish I could kill these stupid Rift Hounds this quickly. Nah. I try to avoid playing visual novels on stream. Just because any of the ones that would be interesting to stream, I've already played them. And second, I don't think they're very interesting as... Witness my rise. Everlasting as the moon! Just say all 3 lines.
What are you waiting for?
Ah, she didn't say the last one. Is it? I don't know if it is. Yeah, chaos control. I can see it. But yeah, no, all the interesting visual novels that I could stream, I've already played them. Danganronpa, played them. Ace Attorney, played them. Doki Doki Literature Club, played it.
Oh, this? Don't worry. It's a small price to pay. The Abyss wanted to trap you inside, and I defied its will by bringing you out. No wonder it's a little angry.
If I can purify the Abyssal power, then maybe...
No. I have paid the price, albeit a small one, and it cannot be undone. My hands have already fused with the Abyss. Purification would simply destroy whatever's left of them.
Oh, her skating. Makes sense.
Oh, we're so sorry.
Umineko? I don't know if I would stream it. Because Umineko seems like a visual novel that I would start playing it, and then I wouldn't want to put it down.
Well,
so I don't think I would have the self-control to start it on stream and then hold off to the next stream to read the rest.
I will leave the iridescent moon's marrow in your care. From this day forth, may the two worlds' flames burn ever more brightly.
She got buffed.
Take that as a blessing. Now, Columbina, give me your hand. Accept this moonlight I offer in return.
Like, I don't even know what Umineko is about. All I've heard is I should absolutely play Umineko. Power.
Feeling stronger?
Hey, Columbina, are you okay?
I'm fine. Our powers are a
That
little at
mentioning
odds,
death,
that's all.
probably.
By the Frost Moon's authority alone, wielding the power of the other moons was always going to be a stretch. Still, I think it's fair to say that your strength has returned, at least to the level it was at as Third Harbinger.
It's still not enough. There's no way I can hope to challenge Rayrear like this.
So we need one more.
One more ray of moonlight, if you would.
Please, Columbina, don't push yourself too hard.
It's okay. I can take it.
Man, this is a very touching scene. It's too bad the game has to look for the fucking audio files.
How about now? Fighting fit?
At the very least, I won't have to stay hidden like before. I want to see him gone from Not Cry. The ray here of Solnari and his wild hunt must be sent back where they belong.
The Abyss.
Well, it's good to have something to aim for. You certainly seem more alive now than you did earlier. When I first met you, you didn't strike me as a ray of moonlight. More like a wisp of fog drifting in from who knows where, ready to scatter at the first sign of a breeze. But now, you're full of vitality, just like the Frost Moon, once the brightest of them all. May you keep shining, Columbina. This is who you are.
Thank you. Look after yourself too, Arlecchino. I know you have plans of your own, and that's why you're always seeking to grow stronger. But whatever you're after, don't let the Abyss take a hold of you. I do not wish to see you go down the same path as Rayrear.
I appreciate the concern, Columbina. Although perhaps it's time you took a new name.
A new name?
Kutar, the Moon Maiden, Columbina, they're nothing more than code names. They describe who she is and the roles she's played, but they're not her real name. We often use code names in the House of the Hearth, too. But it's knowing your real name that keeps you grounded. Up till now, you've been living a wandering life, so you've probably never really cared. All I'll say is
Give me 1
this.
second.
Once you've defeated Rayrear, give it some thought. All right, that's it from me. I'll get you back safely first.
I
then
guess
go
we're
meet up with
probably
Sentinel.
getting close to the battle against Rayrear, which I'm guessing is the end of the version. Let us know next time you need a hat. Patch, not version.
I appreciate the gesture. It speaks to your good character. Anyway, let's get going. There are more urgent things to do right now than trade compliments.
Oh, wait, that was it? That was 6.2? We didn't even fight Rear. Huh.
It was a close call, but we got the iridescent moon's arrow and restored Columbina's strength. And that's all that matters. In other words,
Alright, so I guess we start off fighting Rear, and then it ends up with us fighting Dottore. Alright, alright. Oh, there's 2 parts of 6.2? Okay. Dang, I can't believe they split it up into 2 parts. That's crazy. Okay. But anyway, it is almost 10:30, so we gotta call it there. I might have enough for 1 pull. So here we go. Single pull. Let's go! Oh man, look at that glowing gold. Yeah, we got it. We got the raid-up weapon, Raven Bow. Let's fucking go. What's my pity at anyway? Alright, so it's going to be +1, whatever this is. Let's see. 36, 37, we're at 38 pity. I like me and Sparksy. I see. Yeah. So we'll have to call it here. You just close the game. I'm struggling to close the game. I don't know why. Okay, there we go. Alright, so thank you guys for stopping by.